Welcome to the Spotlight News. My name is Oyinka Jinadu. We're over here in Houston, Texas at the Greater Owerri Community Fundraiser for Education in Nigeria and in the diaspora. We're covering this event, which is a great philanthropic event that helps to raise a lot of money to educate our children back home in Nigeria, the less privileged children. Stay tuned and watch out for the rest of the evening.
He said that knowledge is power, information is liberating, education is the premise for progress in every family, every society, and every nation. And to deprive any people group the opportunity of obtaining education is literally extincting that group. And so here tonight or this morning we're gathered to make sure that it doesn't happen to our own. And by the way, I bring you greetings from Resurrection Power Assembly Church, where I am privileged to serve as pastor. But tonight I am proud to say that I am a member of the Greater Owerri community. Because this organization is known for doing great things, upholding the values for which we are known, and adding on top of it philanthropy. This said, shall we now rise and pray?
And they produce high quality, nutritious food, the kind of food that will prevent us from going to the hospital every day. That kind of high technology agricultural production is what we want to send back to Imo State. And I am working with the USDA, with the Prairie View Air University, to develop a memorandum of understanding that will help our children in these polytechnics in Owerri to come to Prairie View Air University and go through the training for land grant agricultural system. And that will be the first of its kind between the USA and any country in the world. So, and that is the power of low-level technical education. It will help us. In Imo State, we are described as a community that don't have enough land for agriculture. This kind of land grant agriculture does not require a lot of land. What is required is a lot of technology. And that technology is what Prairie View Air University and other universities of agriculture in the US have perfected. All right, so...
for us is in the eastern part of Nigeria, education is easily our mainstay. We try to encourage people. We are not more of traders primarily. We try to encourage our children to go to school. That is what we inherited from the white man from the colonial days. We have found out that tertiary institutions in Nigeria have eluded most of our children. Some of them cannot make it through WAEC to get spots in the universities. And I think it was wise for the government to set up the polytechnic institutions to also serve those that were otherwise would have been left behind. So we found out that the catchment area of the Greater Owerri community, which includes some local governments in the old Owerri province, have been left out actually. They have not been able to fill in their quota in the polytechnics that are in Imo State. So the Greater Owerri Club decided to find a way to encourage these kids to utilize the opportunity that has been there looking at them. Either they were not motivated or didn't have money. Some of them are indigent. And these kids roam about the streets, not knowing what to do. Some of them, I hate to say that some of them, go into some maladjusted types of living, like robbery and just laying about. So we felt that it is important that we encourage these children. And that's why we set up this committee. So I'm the chairman of the think tank committee, and we got together and marshaled out ways of helping these children. Part of it is to raise funds to be able to assist them. And we had to put this together and invite our people, because the way we have survived here in this country is that we pool our resources together. We call friends and relatives to assist us in whatever projects, especially the laudable ones such as this. So that's why we had this fundraiser launch. And I thank God that so far, from what we see, people have donated generously. And we plan to use this effectively to set up the project. It's going to be an ongoing thing.
It was great. It was great. We are loving it, especially where this affects getting back home to help people at home, going back to where we come from. They said the return of the posterity, and that's what we are doing. Like every other culture, they go back to where they come from, trying to improve the culture and throw overboard those of them not important. So we're doing everything to help our people enjoy the civilization in America and take it back home.
Thank you so much for your time. So what was your role in making tonight's event a success?
Well, every member participated actively to ensure that this day happens. And our secretary, we have all committed, and no one person can say that they did all the work, but everybody played a crucial role.
So it was a team effort?
It was a team effort.
And would you say tonight was a huge success?
Yes, it's a huge success. We can do better.
As a matter of fact, my role is to make sure that we achieve our goal, raising this money today for inviting so many people to come here and help and donate for this program.
Thank you so much for everything.
The son of His Royal Highness Silas Onwunare from Obasuku Autonomous Community in Obingwa Local Government, Abia State, Nigeria. And I'm here to support my father's recognition by GOC.
So what is your father being recognized for tonight, sir?
My father, they have just given him an award for a supporting member of the community. As a matter of fact, GOC had met my father way back in 1998 when he was the one who actually gave the crown to GOC Eze Obi. He was the one who actually crowned him as Obi.
Oh, that is nice. So you have a good heritage and a royal heritage.
That's right. My father is the Eze of Obasuku Autonomous Community in Obingwa Local Government in Abia State.
So does that make you a prince?
I believe I am a prince.
Oh.
I am a prince. Not I believe, yes, by virtue of...
this program is? How do you think it's going to impact the Owerri community back home in Nigeria?
Oh wow, it's gonna really impact them because back home we have some kids that are not opportune to go to school, and this program here is just to support such kids. You know, we have some of them that have brighter future, but because of lack, they can't further their education. So with this, some of them are gonna really gain, and they're gonna go to school, they're gonna do well, and they're gonna become whatever they are destined to be.
Thank you so much.
Students who are in Nigeria, and there's a special need for them to be educated, and they need our assistance. And so that's why we are gathered here today to do a fundraising so as to give them scholarship, to encourage them to excel in education.
So does the GOC have any alliance back in Owerri to help make sure that these funds get to the right people?
Yes, we do have GOC, of course, as we say, it's Greater Owerri Community, and it's a conglomeration of some of the old provinces in Owerri, and we do have some of our members who are also who have been relocated down there in Nigeria, and they are well situated, and so we liaison with them, and they do ensure that these projects will come to fruition.
Yes, I'm in the College of Agriculture and Human Sciences, and my area is plant science research, and we are implementing a new program for crop production that is based on land grant system, which is different from conventional agriculture. Land grant program is cost effective and aim to produce crops with nutritional value, in addition to health benefits that are not easy to obtain by medication. We call it nutritional supplements in all the crops that are produced. The land grant program teaches the minority agriculture families how to produce more effectively and how to market their produce and make profit on the land.
And even the plan for scholarship is very, very unique. And so when I go home to my own community, I will just introduce such a scheme, because I know education will ever be desired, will ever lead in this world. And so I myself, being a teacher for 45 years, know what it is to be educated. Because I taught from grade 1 school, that means the primary school, secondary school, teacher training for good 45 years. So I will just try to, not trying, I'm going to introduce such scheme that I have seen here with this GOC.
Thank you so much, sir. So you've seen it all. Lots of great and wonderful people coming together to raise money for a great cause. Educating our children is a very important thing, and it is the tool for the future. So the Owerri community in Houston, Texas has done it tonight, and we're so happy to be a part of it. Have a good night and stay tuned next week for another episode of Spotlight News with Afrocentric TV, channel 15.5.